And what do you make of the social media these days, the influencers? I mean, obviously, you guys didn't have those tools. So you had to rely originally on kind of the Weider monopoly to be in the media. And then for the supplements, you're one of the first guys to branch out, like you said, with another company. But these days, as you can see, is that everybody potentially can be an expert. And I guess there's so many mixed messages out there. What's your read on that? And for young men or young women up and coming, how do they sort through all of the noise?
Yeah, you hit it right, Brad. There's a lot of noise, man. A lot of noise. It's confusing. And I get to hear from a lot of young athletes who come up with these weird type of theories, and they ask me different questions. And I'm wondering, not wondering, I know where they get it from, but, it's amazing how people are easily influenced by things that have no proof. I like to say people drink the Kool-Aid without even questioning where it come from. And that's how society is. Which is sad. Let's say the mindset of people are that way. They're easy to follow. And this internet has created a monster as far as those kind of things are concerned, where people read and they experiment on themselves or allow somebody else to experiment on them. And you've had several athletes die, from, let's say, something as simple as using diuretics, to pull the fluid out of the body, which there's other healthier ways to do that. And a lot of them feel like the kind of knowledge that myself or Dorian have, well, it's outdated. We don't do that anymore. This is the new crop. These are the new people. And you look at the backgrounds of these so-called coaches, they never competed in their lives. And they're using a lot of athletes as guinea pigs, because the internet is full of them. All of a sudden, I have what is called the International Association of Fitness Science, which is my logo, which is the first certification organization created by an Olympian. This is the only one of its kind. I created it because there's a lot of ignorance out there as far as training, how to manipulate the body to come by way of results and so forth. So we talk nutrition, we talk training principles, we talk age management, supplementation. We talk all of that. We have two different certifications. One dealing with bodybuilding science. That's where me and Dorian came from. But the other one that deals with functional training. That's overall functionality of wherever you are or whatever you're trying to achieve. For instance, when I trained Evander deals with, well, he wanted to put on weight, but he wanted to make sure he maintained his flexibility and explosive power while doing so. So we had to use weights in a ballistic way and use plyos at the same time, and also create what is called anaerobic threshold training to take his pulse rate all the way up to sometime 180 to 200, then get it back down to 120 for the next round to start. So his functionality was that of getting in the ring, making sure he had enough energy to outdo his opponent and recover in 120 seconds before the next round started. So his training had to fall in line with those kinds of things, not the regular science of bodybuilding. Two different science. So, but you have to have an understanding of that. So having been there, done that for Evander Holyfield, Gary Sheffield, Shannon Sharp, and then entertainers that I've trained like Steve Harvey. Well, Steve functional training was just to be pretty. He didn't want to be an old, bald-headed, fat guy. He wanted to be in shape, look good, maintain his functionality as he hit 50, and now it's been over 12 years to 62 years old. So functionality depends on the goal of that particular person. It's really age management fitness. So in this certification program, we teach on both ends: ultimate bodybuilding, that's bodybuilding science, or functional training. So we give them specific knowledge as to how to accomplish their goals. And so that is why my organization exists, to give people real been there, done that knowledge. And I've also seen on several other certification programs, I had to actually write training programs with people that's been certified on the other organizations. I'm not throwing any organization under the bus, but they give you a lot of information, but they don't show you how to put it together in a way that it can be used. So that's what we do with the IAFS. And so having resources that can really teach you the real fundamentals of training and nutrition can be a life and death thing. You know, if it's done the wrong way, which I talk about how to, bring your fluid down as you prepare for a show. I never tell you to stop drinking water. I tell you what to do in order to do that, to maintain your mineral levels and a certain amount of water in the body to reach your goal on stage without you passing out and endangering your kidney or destroying your health. So there's ways that can be done, but you got to know the science of how to do it. And that's what I teach. Even in my book, Totally Awesome, I teach that. Matter of fact, we've shipped a ton of these books already to Great Britain and England.